Here we go. Here we go. First 11 episode, the first of the season. That's right. Coming off Saturday, the 2-2 draw with Toronto FC. Dave Johnson, along with Bruce Murray, welcoming you to First 11. Yes, we'll take you through DC United in 11 minutes or less. And we start now, Bruce Murray, the 2-2 result, not what DC United wanted. And make no mistake, this team doesn't want to just get results, meaning ties. They want wins. Having said that, it's the first game of the season. So first of all, just your overall assessment of this team with new faces, players making their debuts, your thoughts on how they perform.
You can definitely tell that there is a change in philosophy and how they want to play the game. Christian Benteke, said in the press conference, we're not going to just, throw it up to me and, we're going to play our way through the midfield. And you could see that. And, again, going all the way, back, trying to diagnose all this stuff, you just see that our fullbacks really changed the whole way that the game is being played, and we have two of the best.
Yeah, and that's David Sneg and Aaron Herrera. Look, David Sneg even made a run and got a shot off at the top of the box. So unpredictable very much is a theme, right down to the fact that Boris Enow scored the first goal. He was not afraid to get it and go.
Now a turnover. Getting forward, Enow gets a shot off. It's in the net. It's in the net. DC United has christened the 2025 season. And Boris Enow with the goal. And DC United with the lead, 1-0.
And what a great goal by Boris Enow. All he had to do was pass it to Pirani. But that was the obvious choice. And so he held it, and he held it. And the defender went to Pirani, and he had an open shot on goal. Fantastic, brilliant play by Boris Enow.
So great to say it's in the net, and Boris Enow. Hey, welcome to the DC United Goal Scorers Club. His first goal in a black and red uniform. And the chance of DC United coming from the Chico stand. 7:52 on the clock we're watching. And we talked about DC United wanting to be unpredictable. I think that qualifies as unpredictable.
Brilliant goal, because if you watch it very carefully, those that had Apple, was Enow looked off the defender twice, and all he had to do was give it to Pirani on the left or Benteke on the right. But what he did was force the defender to actually go and take Pirani, and right away it just opened everything up, and Enow just slotted it home. It really shows intelligence in the soccer IQ of Enow. We didn't see enough of him last year, but man, I'll tell you what, that goal just jumped out at me.
Again, DC United dealing with some injuries. Peglo, Jared Stroud did not play on Saturday against Toronto. It's hopeful to see them soon on the field. Having said that, Jacob Murrell, this is what you want to see from a second-year player. I know Benteke scored the goal, but you really believe Murrell made that goal?
Also the versatility. Obviously, Stroud being injured, Murrell just slotted right into that. And it tells you a lot, that the staff and the front office and the way they look at Jacob Murrell, and they can trust him now in that position. The goal itself was absolute brilliance. I mean,
Toronto FC winning possession back. They're having the better spell right now.
They're taking Carbonneau and they're throwing him over to the right side. So you've got two wingers on the other side of the field right now. And then they're allowing their fullbacks to come up as well. So they're very unpredictable. If United could win the ball in possession, they'd be off on a break.
Bartlett just outside his box. Tackled the ball up to the right flank. Murrell, can he get to it? He can. Murrell right of the box. Now near the end line. Murrell gets a cross up and taking the header. It's in the net. It's in the net. Golden Boot winner. Welcome to 2025 with your golden head. Christian Benteke has made it 2-1 DC.
Dave, there has to be a ton of credit to Jacob Murrell to get to that ball and then to just lay it up there where Christian Benteke can attack it. So many times players try and pick things out. He didn't do that. He put it up there and said, Christian, go get it.
Murrell made the run. The ball found him. He kept it in. But what he did that was really kind of brilliant was he got his head down and ran at the defender, but then stopped and kind of faked that he was making a move, looked up, put his head back down, and then chipped it to the back post. And I think, without having talked to Christian about this, he just is telling these guys, go ahead and put it up there, man, and I'm going to go get it. Because way too many times you find wingers or fullbacks trying to pick out a specific target in the box. You don't have to do that with Benteke. He's so good in the air, you just have to put it somewhere near him.
Now, you think about debuts on Saturday. We'll start from back to front. Kim Jun-hong in goal. A little bit shaky at the start, but when we think about it, some of his saves, certainly in that second half, allowed DC United to get out of there with a point.
Dave, there was 4 or 5 saves where, point blank headers, diving header that he just smothered. The Chico stand is in love with Kim. He is an absolute, going all the way to the bowing of respect when he comes out, to warm up. He's a class act. You can tell that this is a real big deal for him coming over here to America. It's just so good to see. It really is.
Kai Rolls, again, you were so excited to see him. You got to see him Saturday. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, he's everything I thought he was. In fact, he's better on the ball than I thought he was. He's really good at diagnosing plays and putting himself in the right position. But on the ball, he has the kind of skill set of a center midfielder where, he's willing to break lines with the dribble, take a little bit of risk. And the combination, the 2 center backs and, of course, the fullbacks, the goals were the problem last year. I just don't see that that's going to be a problem going forward. We gave up 2 goals the other day, but to be fair, I feel that the penalty was a poor call. So,
and again, the first goal, not to take anything away, but again, an unsettled situation and certainly correctable. And also making his debut, Jose Kojima.
Very, very tough to get off the ball. He's incredibly quick. He reminds me of a teammate of mine. I know we're going way back here, but Tab Ramos, U.S. soccer legend, was one of these guys that had the speed over 2 to 3 meters. And that's what Kojima is. He's absolutely so quick. Lateral quickness is amazing, but also he's really strong on the ball.
Hey, listen, we appreciate you connecting with us for First 11. We'll update you later in the week on First 11 from training for DC United as they get set to take on the Chicago Fire. Of course, we'll have that for you on iHeartRadio, iHeart Sports DC, the iHeart app. It's free, so easy to download. Maybe you're listening to this on your phone. Well, download it on your phone. For Bruce Murray, I'm Dave Johnson. Thanks for spending time with First 11.